going on, everybody? Pitmaster Daniel Hammond here, and I am in Chicago at Briny Swine, which is a Carolina barbecue spot. So we brought Carolina to Chicago. I'm here with the Pitmaster and owner Brandon right here, and we want to ask him a few questions. And I think we might want to try some food, but we're gonna talk to him first. All right. So Brandon, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
How you feel?
Good.
All right. Busy day?
It is a busy day.
All right. Well, welcome to Chicago, sir. Chicago welcomes you with open arms. We have a rich history here with the meat industry and with barbecue, so we're glad to have some melting pot of barbecue styles here, and so we do appreciate you. How did you get started?
Well, I've been smoking meat. I've been a chef for a long time. I've been smoking meat as long as that's been happening.
Yeah.
I started out at more fine dining restaurants in Charleston and on the West Coast. A good friend of mine on the island down in Edisto used to be in barbecue competitions all over the place, and turned me on to this and showed me a lot.
Nice.
So I just kind of started there, just playing around, messing around, and then we had another restaurant down there, and we were ready to open another one, and we decided that
Is that Chicago?
we were just it's in Chicago.
Yeah.
We were gonna do a barbecue one, and had a lot of fun doing it. Really enjoyed it, so we decided we were gonna expand again, and we ended up coming to Chicago.
That's right.
Bring Carolina barbecue.
Came to the right place.
It's a great food community.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot of our newer barbecue folks here are fine dining. They started in fine dining.
Yeah.
And I kind of did the reverse. So I started in barbecue, but then I started honing my skills on other platforms.
I gotcha.
But I'm in love with barbecue. I think you fell in love. And
Yeah.
That's what happened. Yeah.
There's something primal about it,
Yeah, absolutely.
Meat, smoke, fire.
Yes,
It's pretty great.
Yeah, absolutely. So, with bringing what you have, how has the reception been?
So far, it's been great. There's been a lot of support. I wasn't really sure how Carolina style was going to be received here in the Midwest. I think when you look at every region of barbecue, everybody is pretty set on their ways with what they like. You love what you grew up with.
Yeah.
And I think I didn't know if it was going to go one way or the other here, but so far it's been great. It's been nice to really bring some of the things.
To give you a heads up, Chicago is a pork city.
Oh yeah.
All right, so that's a good start. You're coming in pork heavy. I see the Last Supper on the wall with the pigs. Great touch.
Yeah.
So Chicago's a pork city. We thrive in the rib tip and the rib, things like that. Hot link, all pork items. Those are our most popular items here. So you came in at the right time.
Oh yeah.
And I'm glad that you're here, man. I'm really glad you're here. I think that, and this is where I come from with my concept. My concept is bringing Chicago history on the plate, and putting the melting pot of people that are here. It only serves us right to have multiple styles in the city. And so when you came with the Carolina, and I saw it, I was following you already when you were down where you were.
Yep.
And so now that you're here, I'm just like, okay, all right. So this is the melting pot of barbecue styles that I'm talking about. We need here.
Absolutely.
And so what you brought here was more options, one, and two, people are thriving and they want good barbecue, period. Chicago is a culinary city, but it kind of gets a short end of the stick for being a barbecue city. But it's a heavy influence of barbecue here. So you being here does add some more prestige to what we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
So we gladly appreciate you on behalf
Happy to be here.
of us.
You guys have a lot of histories of barbecue for sure, just like we do. We're the same, with the meat industry and all that kind of stuff. That's how South Carolina started out too. We grow a lot of pigs.
Yeah.
That's why we have a lot of pig barbecue.
That's right.
It's good to be able to kind of bring it out of South Carolina and be able to show some more people that seem to be really receiving it well. I'm really lucky to be amongst such great barbecue people. You guys' style up here is fantastic too. You guys have done a lot of game changing things as far as barbecue is concerned. The rib tip game it's awesome. It's good.
It's different, man.
It's different.
And there's different versions of that same dish.
Yeah.
According to the different pitmasters that are making it.
Absolutely, and it's really interesting to see, the history of barbecue, whatever region you're in. It really tells a lot about the people that are there.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you look at it in any area, whether it's Carolina style, whether it's North Carolina style, Texas, Tennessee, Kansas City, all that stuff. it brings out, you know, it says whatever that community wants.
Absolutely.
You know, with us in South Carolina, you know, that's a lot of that's full hog barbecue, people gathering and cooking pigs for hours on end. You know, and
shout out to Rodney Scott. That's one of my mentors. Man, I tell you like this. Here's a good question. I got a good question for you. Because a lot of us started off barbecue influencers as children. What is your background as far as your childhood when it comes to barbecue?
So when it comes to barbecue, I actually grew up in the Northwest.
Oh, okay.
So I grew up in an area that is not very strong as far as barbecue is concerned.
Right.
We're a very sticky sweet sauce kind of area over there, and I always like barbecue there. When I was in culinary school, I actually met a guy from Tennessee that had a pulled pork sandwich, like a little food cart out in front of the school that I go to every day. First time I ever got turned on to mustard barbecue sauce. It was fantastic. I eat it every single day. It was great.
Nice.
And then when I got done with culinary school, that's when I really delved into barbecue a lot. Was getting to South Carolina. That's where my chef there turned me on to some different areas. Pro pigs is what we had on that stuff. I've been there since the 70s. Standing in a gas station barbecue spot. It was a buffet style, and it was open, you know, Thursday through Sunday. That's it. You go in, you're open until they're out.
Until sell out.
That's it. You know, you go there early.
That's the trend that not trend, but that's the culture I want to set. We got a couple of new spots that just opened up as well, Southside as well. We got Sanders Barbecue that opened up. The culture I want to set is let's just sell to sell out. Let's just open up, and when it's gone, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And
you know, in South Carolina, you had a lot of people that were pig farmers. You know, and the barbecue spots just subsidized their income. So that's why you saw the Friday, Saturday, Sunday only barbecue things. You know? One of my favorite places was Sweatman's out in Holly Hill. It was a fantastic barbecue spot. That was one of the first places I went. I don't think I've ever eaten so much food.
It's still open?
It's still open, yeah.
Okay.
They changed owners.
Put that on my list.
But they're still there. Used to be an old pig farm. They were open on the weekends. It's one of the only places that grew their own hogs and smoked on the weekends. You go in, it was a buffet. You go down, you get one drink with sweet tea and one sauce, mustard-based sauce. Get a picture of sweet tea, paper plate, go on. Oh, simple, fantastic, absolutely
simple,
fantastic. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It doesn't need to be pretentious. It doesn't need. That's one of the great things about it. You know, it's just relatable to everybody, and everybody can sit down and enjoy it equally. You know.
Absolutely. I was looking at your videos online, and I fell in love with your smokers.
Oh yeah.
I use a Lane 85. That's my go-to.
There you go.
So my Lane 85 is my baby. When I saw your setup, and we're gonna get some video of it. When I saw your setup, I was drooling. I didn't even see the food yet. I just saw the smokers and said, "It is possible." I knew it. So we gotta see. I gotta check that out because that looks amazing, and that looks amazing. And hopefully, I need some food too. You guys get anything smoked?
Yeah, we can make some things going on that.
Talking my language. All right, guys. I'm gonna take you to the back. We're gonna see you soon.
This is one of the biggest challenges, finding a place to put these guys inside.
Look at that. So I believe these are Lane 108s.
They are.
Yep. Sorry, guys. So we got 2 Lane 108 offsets. It's like a custom firebox.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta get them set up in this kitchen, so kind of made a little bit custom for us.
Perfection, man. So we got 2 Lane 108s here.
Yeah, these guys are splits.
So what we got in here, Chef?
So we got our onion sausage going right here. It's gonna be our smoked turkey breast right there. On this side over here, we got our chicken wings going.
Oh yeah, looking good, looking great. What's your as far as product? What is your top seller?
Top seller right now it's gotta be ribs and wings.
Yep, that's about right. That's Chicago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Followed pretty closely by brisket.
Uh-huh.
I think it seems to be that the ribs and wings take the cake.
Uh-huh. Now, when you were talking about what you were introduced to, you know what introduced me to pulled pork?
What was that?
Arby's.
Oh man.
Arby's introduced me to pulled pork sandwiches, and I was hooked.
Yeah.
I went to used to be an Arby's downtown Chicago, and they had this barbecue pork sandwich. And I said, I bit into it. I said, what the heck is this? This is amazing. Well, this is a beauty, sir, and I am thoroughly impressed. Shout out to Lane, man.
Yeah,
they nothing better than Lane. Nothing better. So far as what I know, and I've cooked on a lot of smokers.
Yeah.
I've not seen much better.
No, it's hard to see. We get some good stuff out of Texas. Some Over's good. Takeaway pork is pretty good. Hickories, old hickories.
Hickories are great. Double wide, CTO double wides. The M&M smokers, shout out to M&M.
Yep.
Those guys can make some hits. JNR, you know, make some hits, man. So we got some good ones, yeah.
When it goes with it, I chew fling every day.
Man. And it keeps your pitmaster chops, keeps them going.
It does. Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, it keeps you on your toes, man. You're doing the work, brother. You're doing the work. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
You are awesome, man. And I want to try some food.
Yeah, let's do that.
So let's get this.
Here we got, these are our chicken wings right here. They're smoked, flash fried, and tossed in our barbecue rub. We've got pulled pork right there. It's tossed in our vinegar sauce. We've got collard greens. Then we got a South Carolina staple right here, which is our hash and rice. Ours is a little bit different. We use the Carolina Gold Midlands rice from Marchand Mills, and they actually smoke it for us before they send it up here. So it's kind of a cold smoked rice before we cook it off. That's a little bit more smoke to it.
Wonderful. Okay, so we're about to kick it off. With the pulled pork, the wings, all of that. All right. Now, y'all know I gotta go for these greens first. So let's give it a shot. One of the collard greens. Oh yeah, they got a nice little kick to it. They got a nice kick to it. I love it. Let's try this wing here. Very tender. I'm gonna try it without the sauce first. All right, these are different.
Alright, man, here it is.
What we got, man? But these wings are already addictive.
They're good?
Yeah.
I like those.
All right, so what we got here, Chef?
These are spare ribs, man.
Those look great. Those look great. Yes, sir.
Spare ribs, potato salad.
Oh, perfect. Looks great, man. Looks great. Thank you. Give it a shot. Thank you. Appreciate it, B. So, he brought out the spare ribs. So you know we gotta take a bite. We gotta take a bite of these spare ribs. No sauce. Beautiful coloring. Nice glaze. Smells absolutely amazing. We're gonna give it a bite. Hold on, time out. We about to bring a tear to my eye. First off, wow. Okay. This, the reason why I started making ribs the way I make ribs was because of Pappy's Barbecue in St. Louis. To me, that was my first time tasting a rib that literally made me change how I cooked. This is reminiscent of that. It might be a tad bit better. My ribs are seasoned well, have a sweet glaze to it, and these are absolutely I swear by my ribs. I swear by them. These are absolutely on par, without a question. The spare ribs here, look at that bite. They're not super tender where they're falling off the bone. Do not fall for the falling off the bone trick. That means they're overcooked. They bite perfectly. They have a perfect sweetness to it. They're seasoned well. They're smoked perfectly. This is definitely a rib destination for Chicago. Briny Swine is officially a rib destination for Chicago. This is bananas. This is really good. One of the best ribs I had in a very long time.
What's the verdict on the ribs, man? All right?
Man, Brandon.
That's a good sign, man.
I'm about to cry.
That's a good sign.
I normally never compare my ribs to when I'm doing tastings like this, but I do have a good rib.
Mm-hmm.
This is almost identical.
Okay.
It's about the same. So the smoke is perfect. The bite is perfect. The glaze is perfect. Whatever this thing is sweet is. Is that a glaze? Are you mopping?
No, I don't mop them.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yeah.
So that's, oh my God. In order to get this flavor, I mop.
Okay.
This is insane.
You make me cry.
This is all, I'm recording. This is all recorded. So this is on the record. On the record. This is currently the best rib in Chicago.
Damn.
On the record. I would say that.
I appreciate it.
I'm not even.
Appreciate that a lot.
Forget my food. I'm a humble guy. So forget my food. I know my rib. Currently, we talking about barbecue destinations. Briny Swine is the best rib in Chicago. I've had them all.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
I'm glad you enjoy it, man.
This is dope.
Good,
Thank
good,
you.
man. I appreciate it.
Okay, I gotta taste the other food. Got my vote, B.
Good, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. All right, so I spent way too much time on that wonderful, wonderful rib. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Let's taste this. Damn. That's actually really good. Rice, Carolina rice hash, y'all. It's delicious. Great right side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Great right side. We know the chicken is great. Let's try this pulled pork. Carolina style pork. It has a kick to it, much like the greens. It actually goes well with the greens. I'm gonna dip it in that white sauce because I can. Yeah, still good. And of course, you gotta have your pickled onions, right? I like to eat that with the pulled pork. Okay. Last one, since we've tried all the other sides, let's try this potato salad. And it looks like it's made with red potatoes. Great touch. I like the consistency of the. I normally don't like potato salad, just FYI. Those of you who know me know I'm not a huge potato salad guy. But if it's good, it's good, right? So let's see if this is a sweet or savory. So it's more along the lines of a savory potato salad, not a sweet. It kind of reminds me like of if you do like mashed potatoes or something like that, and you make it like a garlic mash or a roasted potato. It reminds me of that. It tastes like that. good. It's a great addition to the rice and the greens. Great addition. Well, still, it also pairs well with the pulled pork. So I love about pulled pork. Pulled pork pairs well with different side dishes. You can, if I wanted to put some pulled pork into my greens, that would be crazy, right? So, man, this right here, big time. The star of the show, though, are these ribs. So the ribs, absolutely amazing. The chicken, absolutely amazing. Pulled pork is absolutely amazing. It's right where you want it to be. These, to me, right now, might be the best ribs in Chicago. These ribs right here might be, if not the best, some of the best ribs in Chicago that I don't cook. And I say that wholeheartedly, with a humble heart. So, man, everybody, listen to me. I'm about to eat. I want you guys to make sure that you come to Briny Swine Chicago, over in Lincoln Park. Please come up here and get you some of these ribs, get you some of this food. They do beef ribs here. They do all kinds of stuff here. So make sure you get up here. Tell Brandon I sent you. Tell him I sent you. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, Chicago barbecue is pulling out all the stops. We got people come from all over the United States, all over the world, bringing great barbecue here. So this is what it's all about. Chicago style barbecue is a melting pot of different barbecue styles. So thank you for Carolina barbecue. Thank you, Brandon. Carolina barbecue, bringing it here to Chicago. I'm gonna get with y'all later. I'm gonna holler. Peace.